What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about the backlash that Rockstar has been receiving for the Red Dead Redemption re-release. And, we did the news video in the beginning. I want to get a little bit more spicier in this video because they kind of do deserve it. I mean, that's a big theme. The trailer is being ratioed quite heavily. Their main one, right? So that Rockstar released one that, at the time I'm recording this, got almost 400,000 views. IGN has like a trailer of it, and there's a couple others out there, but this is the most viewed and also the most received likes, dislikes. 26,000 likes, 45,000 dislikes. Very, very high. And the amount of people that don't like this announcement are extremely high. I get it. I'm kind of one of those people, to be honest. The longer that I sit on it, the more I think this is almost disrespectful. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not almost. This is kind of disrespectful to us as consumers. You re-release a game, so you're porting a game 10 years later. Now, I will stand on the idea of, look, the game wasn't on Switch. Now it is. The game wasn't able to be played, I guess, right, on PS4 and PS5. So and that's Sony's fault, because of Sony's bad backwards compatibility thing of PS3 being able to play PS2 depending on the PS3 you have. Obviously, PS5 can play PS4, but that gap between really a golden age. There's a lot of games in the PS3, 360 era that are extremely good and need to be kind of brought back. Backwards compatibility would help there, right? So you need it on PS4, on PS5. So yes, they do the bare minimum. I mean, that's what you see in the comments, right? Expectations were already low, and you still came in under. That's the kind of sentiment that we're seeing from people right now, is our expectations were, I wanted a remaster. That's kind of what I was expecting. Obviously, there were people talking about a remake, and maybe that's even what they were doing. There were some insiders talking about a remake, and for me, it was always, well, let's just hope it's a remaster. I will settle. I think a remaster is fine. If it has Undead Nightmare in it, that's even better. In fact, that's kind of even necessary. And if we got a Red Dead Redemption remaster across the board, that'd be totally fine. Instead, you're not even putting it out on Xbox. Now, I guess the thing is, and people are upset about that, I would counter with saying, well, you really don't need to, because it really is the bare minimum. There's from what they said, there's no upgrades whatsoever. Whatever the upgrade is what the PS4 or PS5 is going to do for the game, not what the game does for the console, right? So people saying, well, why couldn't you have released it on Xbox? It literally is just the PS3 and 360 port just carrying over, and you're just going to be able to play it now on, well, you already could, Xbox One, right, Series S and X, you already had that, and then also now PS4, PS5, and the Switch. It's just sad. Honestly, what I want to do in my own head is just truly remember this, and I know that might be cliche, but for me, I didn't do the GTA thing, right? So when they did the GTA trilogy, I covered it. The channel was around, and I made videos and stuff leading into it. I covered it, but I never bought it. And I don't even think I really covered the backlash that it received once it released, right? But it was so bad, and people remembered that. I think some people carried that into Red Dead. I'm here to tell you, I'm going to carry this over. This is something that kind of sticks with me with Rockstar, where it's look, yeah, the expectation thing, how low it is, this is something I'm going to remember when it comes to GTA 6, or if you ever want to bring back other games. I keep asking for an LA Noire game, bringing that game back, and I really do want it. Obviously, I'd want a sequel, but if you just bring it back in any way, but I got to be careful there, because I don't want it back in any way. I want it back in the modern day, so a remaster or a remake or whatever, and this is seemingly the quality that they're doing. They're not even doing it themselves, right? So they gave it to a different developer who doesn't have a very good track record at all. So hopefully the game, they just need to make the game run, right? There's not really much you need to do with the actual game. I don't know. It is disappointing, and people are very clearly mad. I think they have the right to be, because I guess the biggest thing, right, is charging. If you wanted to do it and have it be free, yeah, you're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops. I don't even know how you would make that work, right? Because if people play or bought the PS3 version, do they get it? Or, whatever you have to do. It would be kind of messy, and I do understand that. But to charge $50 for the exact same game, yes, you're combining the game with the DLC, maybe that's a little bit of value there. I don't know if it's $50 of value, but that's a little bit of value, putting it together and just making it available on PS4, PS5. I don't know, maybe you want to get mad at, is this Sony's fault? Is this, it can't, Nintendo, right? The Switch wasn't out when the game came out. PlayStation was around though. So I don't know if they're doing this simply just to get the game out on PS4 and PS5, to charge $50 for it is quite the move, and it's clearly not the move that like is going to make people happy. So I think they messed up there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you want to support me anywhere else, all my social media links to my other YouTube channels, to our Twitter, to our Discord, all those links are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next one.